I'm Christopher, working for my company calling OCD Carpentry. I've been doing this for 23 years. Customize buildings and interior designs, architecture. Just loving what I do and probably do it till they put me in 6 feet under. It runs in the family. So I have an uncle I have looked up to my whole life. He's working with old buildings, churches and like museum stuff and stuff like that. So I started following in his step when I was 13. So I started very early and just love it from the first moment to create. So if I need to scale it down today, I like to do a little bit of everything, but I love to design and just making people's dreams come true. It doesn't matter if it's very modern or restoring very old. It doesn't matter. It's fun either way. There are many ways actually about the carpentry. If you want to work for big companies and making big buildings, or you want to make small buildings, there's a lot of different ways. You can do it through your family, you can do it by hobby, starting as a tech engineer, but you like to build at home in your free time and like, yep, I want to change that completely. And it's very easy to change in Sweden, of course. So you have this adult schools when you are 30 plus, 50 plus, whatever. If you say the right way is you go to school. You do it in university and you make your carpentry degree. So you can get full paid, you have full insurance, and you of course have everything you need to know. It's never a age setting how old or how young you need to be to start. You need to find your path, what you like, finding your way. When you go to school, you do a 3 years in school here. When you are between, I think it is like 16 and 19. If you have diploma, it also means that you have been going through everything you need to know about security, protection, gear, everything. So that you have a full education about what do I need to wear. So you cannot just be, oh, I'm very good at holding a hammer, start working. It doesn't work like that. You need to have a solid education, both safety and of course insurance as well. So if you fall down from the roof and you don't have an education or insurance, you're screwed. It's over 20 years ago I went to school. That doesn't hold up for the rest of my life. I need to re-educate myself in the new technology, in new safety wares, just because the customer, the paying customer, have on paper that I'm qualified to doing this job for them. So you need to educate yourself and always re-educate yourself when it comes to safety. So therefore, when you have your 3 years in school, this is something they print in your head day in, day out, how to wear right stuff from the beginning. After 20 years, not the building stuff is not the hard stuff. It's finding the right way between my customer's dream, how much they are able to spend, and meeting them in the right way and deliver something that makes them happy, you know? You can have big dreams. Big dreams when it comes to carpentry is very easy to get very expensive very fast. So I need to be creative. I need to constantly meet my customers' dreams in a financially right way also. That's the hard part. Of course, a big thing today is we have so many regulations in Sweden. We are top 5 in the world when it comes to regulation, to what to do and not to do, and how to do it and how not to do it. So you constantly need to know what materials I can use, where and when and why, in every part from the ground up. They are constantly renewing laws and they're renewing materials. They come new materials on the market and we need to follow it also as long as we go. But because of Sweden is a very old country, we have a lot of very old houses and you cannot put modern materials into old houses. That's a big no-no. So you need to learn how to work how they did for 200 years ago with the same materials they did, because we have regulations also what you can do with those houses. So that's something I've been working with for many years. Put it like this: you have a 250-year-old cabin, like in a house. Regularly, a Swedish normal family, 2 children, 3 children, and a couple lives there. But they want to modernize it in a way so they have cheap heating. You need reliable electricity. You need have all the comfortable stuff in the house, but you cannot do it with a modern way. You need to be extremely creative to make it look old with old materials, but modernizing it so it fit in 2024. Because also when you have like bathrooms, kitchens, heating systems, water, there are so many regulations that you need to meet so the house can be approved by the government. So I don't fall because it will cost me a fortune if I don't meet the standards. But in the same way, we have a different government saying you cannot do whatever you want with this house because it's too old and we want to preserve it. So yeah, you need to be very updated with everything in very many ways. I work in from 07 to 1600, yeah. So it's my 8-9 hours a day. Standard day in Sweden. No, that's for me as my own business owner. If I take leave to be with my children, I get not paid. So I need to, with my wife, I need to have an agreement. She is a nurse. Her employment is by the government, so she has all the benefits. I have none. So if I want to be home with my children, it's on my pay. But yeah, of course I have been home with my children as much as I possibly can. But,